Welcome to another episode of Learn from People Who Lived It.
I'm Karie, and I'm 51 years old.
What story are you here to share?
I'm just here to tell that the story that I lost my oldest son, Casey, when he was 19 years old to an accidental overdose, and how I picked up and got on through every day.
Who do you hope hears our conversation?
I hope that any parent that's lost a child, because that's just the most unnatural thing in the world, to lose a child before you go, and is struggling to get through each day, you can do it. So I hope that there's not a whole lot of parents out there going through it, but the ones that are, I hope they're able to hear this.
I'm Matthew, and welcome to Karie's edition of Learn from People Who Lived It. She was 29 when her dad died. She was 43 when her son died. Karie joins us today to share her journey on how that has impacted probably every ounce of your life since both of those incidents took place. Karie, welcome to the podcast. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
So Dr. Frank is in the house with us as well, and we just want to start with you in the beginning and find out who Karie is, because I know you're here to talk about losing your son to an accidental overdose. And you said it in the onset, losing your son is so unnatural. And I think the reason that I really resonate with you, Karie, is because when my dad died, I watched my grandmother go through something. I saw something in her at his funeral, like a little bit of her soul got taken away, because it is such an unnatural thing to lose your children. They're not supposed to go before us. Your journey starts way before that. So tell me a little bit about you.
Sure. I'm actually native to Arizona and have lived here most of my life. Lived in Colorado for a little while when my dad took a job there. You know, had a really good childhood. Mom, dad, married for forever till he did pass away. And older sister, had a mom who stayed at home with us. Dad went off and worked and provided, sent to, Christian schools growing up.
So you look back on your childhood really fondly.
Definitely.
When you were 29 years old, you told me your father passed away. Can you tell me what was happening in your life, maybe a couple of years leading up to that?
Actually, he passed away the same year my youngest son was born. So it was 9 months after my youngest son was born that my dad passed away. So he did get to meet all of his grandsons, but didn't really get to stick around to watch him grow up, unfortunately. But my sister-in-law passed away the year before at the age of 36 from a brain tumor. After fighting that for 10 years, she ended up dying from that. But it was, we were kind of, my husband and I were struggling in our marriage and stuff, and already at that point, but just trying to make things work and everything. But it was fine. Everything's always fine, and
Sure.
Trying to live a life like I thought I should be, just like my mom and dad did, have the kids. I was staying home with them, with the boys, and enjoying it. I mean, I got the three boys, and I love being a stay-at-home mom. But my dad actually died from a pulmonary embolism. So it was pretty sudden. He was misdiagnosed as having pneumonia. So it was pretty sudden.
What was your relationship like with your father?
We were pretty close. He was a good German, stoic, stubborn man, but we connected with computers and things like that. We connected over that. He always, taught me how to build computers and, do all that stuff from early on. And so we always had a pretty good relationship that way. So
How old were you when you got married?
The first time I was 21.
Talk to me about the first time. What's that about?
So I was 19 when we got engaged, and I think it was really about stability. He He was a police officer, and he, had the career, he had the stable job.
We have 3 goals with Learn from People who lived it. 1, to help you feel less alone. 2, encourage you to seek out a coach, a therapist, a church, anyone who can help you get through your journey and find some healing. 3, when you're ready, share your story with us.